no, you vote. Do you want Kamala Harris to invoke the 25th Amendment, or do you want Joe Biden to continue allowing his clone to be president? Text 5, and you can vote as many times you want. No, there you go. And it'll be as real as the news tells us, as they all tell us the same thing. Oh my God.
It's gonna happen.
Just like they've told us 15 days to slow the spread. Keep your doctor, keep your plan. 15 more days to count the votes to figure out who won or did not win in this election. I've booted everybody off Twitter. I only follow Cernovich and Scott Adams. That's it.
Fake news. Fake.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have as my guests tonight two gentlemen who need no introduction.
Who are you? I need to talk to you about a serious concern.
It's about the move. What?
This is nothing but my shit. Single riffs over riffs, nothing but riffing in the name of riffs. Whiskey in the Surfer, 106.3 Denver's top iconic rock.
Fake news.
Let's go! Sing along, you nerds!
Totally fake.
None of it's real!
None of it. Nothing.
I specifically have a no Alice in Chains rule. No, I am the man in the box. I'm in your phone. I'm in your computer. Oh my God, is that the Native American that the DNC brought in to make up crimes against Donald Trump? Yeah. Raging.
Oh no! In the box!
Check one. What? I mean, luckily the show has not started, dear God. And thank you for being here on rockfin.com and the Anchor feed found on Soundstooth, where you get the entirety of the show, including the pre-show, where I am currently now 21 minutes early for work, ladies and gentlemen. That's right.
Check one!
Oh no, I have just sewn the eyes shut of, let's see, who is in charge of the second Trump Sham impeachment? How exactly do you have a prosecutor as a witness who is also a judge? In what United States of America judicial system does that exist? Maybe in a communist China where they have a 99.6% conviction rate. That may fly, but not here in the friendly confines of America. And he was double acquitted, that is right. Two legit acquits. Hey. Head on over to the Facebook page at John Toll, at Real John Toll, and you will see all of the latest that I put up after my latest suspension. No, I'm sorry. I put up a meme about the Rockefeller Foundation vaccinating or putting a chip inside of every single person on the planet, limiting the population and making sure that our carbon emissions are lowered. I mean, the only people that are making carbon emissions are carbon-based people. What we need to do, according to that lizard Bill Gates, is get rid of the people. That's it. We get rid of all the people that we don't like. They stop emitting carbon, and then we continue to whittle down the list. Have you ever had a free thought? Gone. Do you believe in Jesus? Gone. Are you a capitalist? Gone. Check one. Now, who is right? Whiskey and the Surfer, right? And that is why you show up on rockfin.com every single Monday to get the feed as it's made. The video showing up later on this week, and you're raging. I feel good? No, I have never felt better. No, for Valentine's Day, Jill Biden took some hearts and stapled them to the end of Jerry Nadler's lance. And he had a battle bot against Joe Biden driving a Mario Kart. Can you believe it? And then Joe Biden and Jerry Nadler with their lances joined forces in a remake of Deathrace 2000. They put cages full of children and they ran them over. I don't know, that might not get a PG-13 rating. How long is this song? Dear God. I'm not going to thumbs it down because I need this to hate on for the entirety of my life. What's next? Some Red Hot Chili Peppers? Maybe some Nirvana? Soundgarden? Oh, this is one of those Limp Bizkit 90s shows. I am going to... No. No, the only red hat I own is In-N-Out Burger, and I can't wear it because the DNC has deemed it a hate crime. No, red hat, red hair. If you're white, they hate you. Unless they're white, and then they just hate themselves. Creating evidence. Did you put a blue check on a tweet? Did you change the date of it to make it a year?
Hey, Pandora.
Hello?
This is Nate Mendel,
Hello,
bass player of
Nate.
Foo Fighters.
Oh,
You want to hear
okay,
some
we don't mind them.
Tap now to listen to Backstage with
I'll
Foo
tap
Fighters.
it right now. Get over here, Dave Grohl. Come on. Oh, anyways, Whiskey and the Surfer. And you're here early. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, of course, off the first album, Kill 'Em All. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the almighty Metallica. Head on over to the Facebook page where I put 3 of my top favorite jazz riffs that I can never play. And that is right, I only play with 0 or 1 or 2 fingers. Now, that is how you create the greatest thrash in the history of thrash. No, get your triplet hand going. No, I believe this was written while Dave Mustaine was still in the band. Are you ready? That's right. No, this is my jerk-off hand. Look at me go. Yeah! You're boxing! On Denver's top iconic rock. It's still the pre-show. No, I'm not going to start the show until the show starts. But if you shine up for a little bit of Alice in Chains and the almighty Metallica, ladies and gentlemen, it's Whiplash. No, damn it, I feel like the guy from Slipknot who did the cover of Metallica with Trivium and Rob Flynn and then screwed up the beginning of the vocals. That's right. Drive your fucking back. You're dancing all around. Yeah, you're acting like a maniac. Whiskey and the Surfer. Shot out of a can, and all I've had today is some Fresca and some flavored coffee. I feel great. Like it never did before. Make it really sore. On the road, acting like a maniac. Whiplash. Watched a couple movies this weekend. I hope you had a phenomenal Valentine's Day. Did you get some C's candy? Yeah, I saw some candy and I ate it. Dear God, how fat am I? Yeah. Shot out of a cannon. No big, folks, I'm telling you right now, I have deleted the Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter apps off of my phone. I'm no longer refreshing the Cash App, wondering how my Bitcoin is doing. I've got no meds, no booze, no herbal remedies. And I feel so good that I've been having the same dream every night for the last 3 nights, and I can tell you I'm only a week away from building a Stargate. No, that's right, no. And if you know the right riff, then you are able to join me in the solo as we escape this prison colony called the planet Earth. God bless everybody freezing their asses off in Texas, in Oklahoma. God bless all of you poor Republicans who voted against Donald Trump. I believe he's not guilty, but I'm voting guilty. Whiplash! Oh, I got whiplash from their flip-flopping. How is that possible? Raging this weekend at Good Nights there in Raleigh. The almighty Sam Tripoli headlines. I will be there along with Jessica Wellington. It is going to be a Comedy Store reunion here in North Carolina this weekend. 18th to the 20th, goodnightscomedy.com. Tickets available. Head on out. All right, well, that's fine. 13 more minutes until the show starts.
Tonight, I believe.
How many damn commercials? No! What's this?
This could be a life-changing moment for us.
Oh, what is this, CNN? This could be a life-changing moment for us. What if we actually gave the United States the news and not just our opinion of the news?
Hey, Samantha, I've got some good news.
I've got some good news. We've decided that 75 million domestic terrorists were not enough. We've upped the number to 120 million domestic terrorists.
Telemundo 39, certified.
Do you watch Telemundo? Domestic terrorist. Are you a Catholic? Domestic terrorist. Are you Mexican? Domestic terrorist. Oh, what the fuck is this?
They say free when you're singled out.
What is Chevelle? Honey, did you do this? Shit!
Well, it filters through.
I swear to God, my wife got into DJ Phantom and she put Chevelle into the algorithm. Song is called The Red. Oh no, Chevelle just got canceled for having a song called The Red. Oh. Well, here I am hearing this song for the first time. All right, I guess we'll go through the story since we have 11 minutes left. I got every single story off of Florida Man I could get. Teacher shares the most unfortunate name she's ever heard, and people are pissed. A Beverly Hills cop is caught playing Sublime's Santeria to avoid being put on the internet. Do you realize that? If you're being videotaped by one of those masked up Karens at a grocery store, all you have to do is put on some Chevelle. And then no one will want to listen to that video. Bodybuilder with a sex doll wife wants to start seeing other robots. Oh no! House Dems hire an ex-gang member to a top campaign post. While we've been shoveling bullshit for so long that nobody's buying it, we got an actual drug dealer in here to see if he could peddle our lies. Speaking of lies, McDonald's employee explains how onions are made. Wait a minute. You don't just grow them in the ground and hope it goes well? Thug stabs a policewoman with a pen as he vowed to kill her. Oh no, that's in the UK. Florida metal musician turns Uncle Skeleton into a Skelecaster guitar, according to the HuffPo. There in Fort Myers, a man arrested after he botched a golf cart heist. Florida woman wants an apology from Tom Brady for being a 7-time Super Bowl winner. For being so drunk in public that he was a meme. No, for she was a family member of the person who invented the Heisman. No, not the one that OJ got stolen from him when he got off of it. No, not her head. I mean, when he got off of the crime, when he did, you know, if I wrote a book that said how I didn't do it, and if I didn't do it, even though I did it. Oh. No, not the Heisman. What is it? The Vince Lombardi Trophy. That's right. You know it's the Vince Lombardi Trophy because it's freezing. And is that really art? Think about it. What is the Vince Lombardi Trophy? It is a football. All right, let's put a football. Good start. What are you making? A football trophy? Good start. Okay, what do you do? Okay, I take a football. Silver. Let's do a silver football. I'm listening. But then we put the silver football on top of a silver triangle. Okay, I'm listening. I hope you were listening because Satan told you what to do during the Illuminati blood oath when they told you this is the only way you're going to get the Vince Lombardi contract. Cal has frozen over if you think you're putting another shape on the Vince Lombardi trophy other than a triangle. San Francisco school board spent a weekend arguing that they needed volunteers, anybody except a white person. YouTuber and his fan who mailed a dead... Oh, no. They mailed this lady a dead kitten and they were sentenced to prison for stalking, according to Breaking911.com. But what is going on? It's my dumb fault for having top iconic rock. And ladies and gentlemen, apparently it's Soli Erna and Godsmack. I'm so glad we're getting these out of the way in the pre-show so I don't have to hear them during the real show. No, we're not going to get some dope hardcore? Is that what happened? Metallica's Whiplash was such a thrash-worthy anthem that I am now destined in a hell of 90s shit riffs? I mean, the good news, these songs are so bad that YouTube will more than likely kick them out of the algorithm. So if you want to watch me be disappointed, head on over to rockfin.com/JT where you will see the video Monday night of the pre-show. According to WFTV.com, there in Volusia County, man wanted for allegedly stealing an engagement ring from his girlfriend to propose to another woman. Oh boy. That's gonna go well. Honey, no. Don't worry about where I got it, and don't mind the bloody finger that's in it. Oh. Florida man attacks two people with a machete over a dirty car argument. What are you beefing about? Crook uses a pickaxe to try breaking into a home after midnight. We can let it all hang out, but the homeowner has a gun. Oh! Homeowner's got a gun. Dude, if they play Janie's Got a Gun, I'm gonna fucking end it all right now. According to the Blaze, Crook uses a pickaxe to try breaking into the home after midnight, but the homeowner has a gun, and the intruder doesn't stand a chance. Is it over? Oh, fuck. Protest leader Cameron Williams fired from library for removing conservative books and burning them. Or as this guy calls it, getting a raise. Horror as workers sucked into a meat grinder while removing chicken carcasses. Could you imagine getting sucked into a chicken carcass machine and this is playing in the background? No, turn up the machine. Make it go faster. No, I want to go ears first. According to NotTheBee.com. Oh, and by the way, the Babylon Bee is absolutely destroying lately. This guy thought that Tessica Brown's Gorilla Glue story was a hoax. So he created a, quote, Gorilla Glue challenge, unquote, and ended up in the ER after gluing a Solo cup to his face. Oh, I'm gonna glue this riff to my face. I'm allergic to these riffs, says host. Oh, TampaFP.com, quote, I'm allergic to drunks, unquote. Florida woman drunkenly stabs sister with an EpiPen. CLTampa.com, a reader writes into Dan Savage and says, help, my teenage son keeps stealing my sex toys. Oh no. We get some information there. Vampire, hold on, any story that says vampire obsessed, fuck yeah. That's in the Mirror. Vampire obsessed bodybuilder pays 300 pounds for fangs and now wants more extreme operations.
Do these fangs make me look fat?
3 minutes until the show starts. Well, that's a bodybuilder story. We have another bodybuilder story. Hold on, that one here. Okay, so let's put the bodybuilder stories back to back. You move over here. Okay. Now we got back-to-back bodybuilder stories. And again, I know you're supposed to be blessed for joining the pre-show here on Denver's Top Iconic Rock, but I mean, so far, DJ Phantom, what are you doing to me? Did I forget to give DJ Phantom a Valentine's gift, and this is how she's rewarding me? With terrible jams from the 90s? Honey, what's TV on the radio? This one's called Staring at the Sun. Honey, did you do this? Oh, I would kill for Man in the Box right now.
Dear God.
If you know this, Whiskey and the Surfer at yahoo.com and tell me why we should never hear it again.
Cross the street from your storefront cemetery. Hear me hailing from inside and realize
All right, hold on. Staring. I thought Staring at the Sun was a Smash Mouth song. Staring at the Sun. Oh, that's Post Malone. Is this Post Malone? Staring at the sun. TV on the radio. This is it. All right, hold on. Let's learn. Oh, there's a black guy in the band. I mean, this band's great. Oh, yeah, he's good. Let's get into these lyrics. Cross the street from your storefront cemetery. Well, you can just buy where you can afford. Hear me hailing from inside and realize I am the conscience clear. I am pain or ecstasy. I don't know. Is this new? Is this new? Is this on Wikipedia? All right, here we go. Wikipedia. They'll tell us something about it. Debut single of American indie rock band TV on the Radio, released in 2004. Okay, well, at least we're out of the 90s. Oh, this is how old it is. It came with QuickTime video files. Oh, boy. The singles B-sides, Freeway, and Quote on a Train, Unquote, were taken from their OK Calculator release. This was listed as number 41 in Pitchfork Media's top 500 songs of the 2000s. I don't know. And whenever this is over, we'll start the show. No, I'm late. I showed up 24 minutes early for work, and now I'm late. This is so unprofessional. I didn't want, no. I have a detonator right here, and I will blow this song up. Oh no, Eric Swalwell's at my front door. He just said, did you hold up a detonator during a podcast? You are a domestic terrorist. No, and I knew it was him because his dick was still in a Chinese spy. Swung on in a drive. This show brought to you by Flavored Coffee, Kirkland Water, Fresca, and Coke Zero. Dear God, please, something good that we can start with. Please.
Nina Bonfield is
A
an
commercial?
Oh, I'm not an astronaut. I'm a design consultant at the Container Store.
But you explore space.
I help you find space with our Alpha Closet systems.
And you're an expert.
Pretty good at it.
And you use satellites to communicate.
I'm
doing
listening.
more virtual in-home closet
No,
designs.
I need a satellite to figure out what kind of pants I fit in after these damn quarantine. No, I had to buy pants, so I can't perform in shorts as much as I want to. It's in a real club. I have to wear jeans like a dumbass.
At the Container Store.
No, I'm so fat, my ass needs a container to be in. Dear God, this quarantine has turned me into a Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Turn on heat.
Turn on heat?
Music.
Yeah.
As smart
hey,
as our
hey,
homes.
hey, DJ Phantom, turn on the heat and play some music. Something that I've heard of, please.
Introducing the innovative Audi Q3 with touchscreen MMI infotainment.
Uh-huh.
If pain was a color to paint on you, your heart would be the color blue. Be a gradient from there until your body met your head. Lips remain as silver. You are the one they call Jesus Christ. Didn't know no rocket.
Oh, it's nice you finally had a song on that referenced our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Oh. I hope you got Shannon some nice candies for Valentine's Day. I spent $41. That's what they sent me to See's Candy to buy some Scotch Mallows and I didn't know what it was. Do you have any? How many? I'll take them all. $41? Okay. Now I have a freezer full of candy I can't have. This is Portugal the Man. So American, apparently. Do you realize when they take care of any level of masculinity left in the United States of America, when they take anybody who has ever written a hard rock riff or taken a firm pro-American stance and they put you against the wall and shoot you in the name of communism, music like this is going to be labeled as a hate crime for being too aggressive. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't even thumbs it down. No, I'm skipping. No, I don't care. DJ Phantom, you know better than this. 95 songs in a row that I don't know.
Want to play?
Fuck! No, is this what happens? Now I'm 4 minutes late. I was 24 minutes early, and now I'm 4 minutes late. The show hasn't even started. These people are getting this content for free, unless they're on Rockfin, then they're getting the entirety of it, and they're paying. Oh, $9.99 a month. Endorse the palest of pale horses.
I see you.
Is this a song too?
Airheads.
Play more?
I do like Airheads. Is that a game or candy? Which one? I'll lose my foot playing both. TG Phantom, please, God. Please. Okay, I'm listening. Raging in the Simulation, folks, on Denver's top iconic rock. It's Whiskey and the Surfer. Thank you so much for being here on Monday, the 15th of February in the year of our Lord 2021. It's the Talking Heads. Bounce around wherever you are, in your car, in your commute, sitting on the couch that you have not left in a year.
I can't seem to face up to the facts. I'm tense and nervous and I can't relax. I can't sleep cause my bed's on fire. Don't touch me, I'm a real live wire. Psycho killer. That's the same word.
Run away. They just convicted Donald Trump for listening to the Taco Head. Not the Taco Heads, the Talking Heads. Were you listening to the song Psycho Killer? Guilty! No, that is proof that you led the insurrection that the leftists started in a false flag operation. Now, what we do is we rig the vote. And then we rig an insurrection. Then we load up D.C. with a bunch of military that we're going to make be there all year. Dude, first of all, the top 10 Halloween costumes right now in the United States of America, and I've already laid claim to the first one. No, I'm going as a parking garage. That's right, and I will be full of the National Guard. Thank you.
Say something once, why say it again?
Nope.
Psycho killer.
No, learn your French right now. Qu'est-ce que c'est? What does that mean? Qu'est-ce que c'est? S-A-I-S? What? According to French, it stands for... What is it? Oh, what is it? What is this? Dude, if you don't think that Alice in Chains didn't steal their Indian part from this song, please. Vampire-obsessed bodybuilder pays 300 pounds for fangs and now wants more extreme operations. Sarah Holder, she's from Nashville, Tennessee, has had regular Botox injections in her forehead. And cheeks. Which ones? Well, to look youthful for the past 6 years. Now she wants to make herself look like Angelina Jolie in a fantasy movie. Oh no. Now what I did is I injected Billy Bob Thornton's blood into my eyeballs. She wants to have extreme facial procedures to look like Angelina Jolie in the film Maleficent. Part of a witch's coven at school. Where are you a witch? At your community college? Okay. And you're 34? Okay. No, that's fine. No, you do you. Part of a witch's coven at school, 34-year-old Sarah Holder graduated to become a real-life vampire, splashing out $400 on fangs as a Christmas present to herself. I bit my lip trying to open the package. Get it? Oh. She bought them for herself in 2019 before spending another $100 to have them enlarged last year. Oh boy. Pumping iron since 2010, waitress Sarah is a formidable sight, revealing her incredible muscles as she lifts up to 22 straight and a half pounds. What is that? What the fuck? She can lift up a reindeer with her fangs. Is that good? I'm not from England. As well as showing off her, quote, vampy high cheekbone look, unquote, which is accentuated by her purple cloak that she also doubles as curtains. Oh. Sarah of Nashville, Tennessee, USA, who has also had regular Botox injections in her forehead and cheeks to look youthful for the past 6 years, said, quote, I was on a treadmill at the gym one day, back in 2010, and was watching these guys lift weights, and they looked like they were having so much fun. What's this? Blackout days, according to American Voices. Jesus. She looks like Amy Schumer with fangs. You can tell she was biting somebody else's jokes. Oh, swung on the drive. What did you just do? Well, if you let me thumbs it down, motherfucker, I will. So I just got brave. That's right, racing in the simulation, folks. That's right on Denver's top iconic rock. No, I do have a simple mind. I want songs that I love and not songs that I hate. It's that simple, and that's why you come here and listen on Denver's top iconic rock. Oh, this is definitely getting kicked off YouTube. Uh-huh. That's right. No, tell me your troubles right now. One fang is larger than the other. We can fix that. No, I have fang dysmorphia. They are huge, but to me, they don't look that huge. Most wounded, my feet. Ow. No, I am a Tuscan Raider. What did you just do? Yeah, sing along. Don't you forget about me. Come on. Don't you forget about my fangs. Seeing my body change even the first month from boobs and curves into muscle was really addictive. Sarah, who is single, dabbled in local bodybuilding competitions, and she was far more interested in the aesthetic side of the sport and posed for some female bodybuilding websites as a model. Okay. She said, quote, soon I had bulging biceps and firm thighs. I was really hooked onto the transformation, and to me, the vampire look was a natural progression, unquote. The rain was falling down in this photo shoot I took in the middle of a castle without a roof on it. Always interested in the occult as a teenager, she persuaded her mom to buy her a Ouija board. Inspired by the cult teen flick The Craft, she started a coven with 3 girlfriends in elementary school. Oh boy. This isn't a real story, is it? It was adorable, unquote, Sarah recalled. Quote, we hid in our parents' basements, lit candles, and did Ouija boards and cast spells to make our enemies' hair fall out like they do in the film. No, I mean, Siri, what Ouija board do I have to buy to make my fangs fall out? Asked Eric Swalwell as he was trying to get a Chinese spy out of his ass. Quote, they say sometimes these things take a long time to come to fruition, so I'm still waiting for my spells to work, unquote. Spells, don't forget about me. Imagine being in your 40s and your grade school spells came through. Why can't I have a good mullet like all the cool kids? Oh no! She continued, quote, I've always been so fascinated by vampires too. The fact that they have eternal life. If you want eternal life, believe in our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. It's that easy. Or drink the blood of Billy Bob Thornton. One or the other. She wanted super strength, their look, and the biting of the neck thing. Everything about them is so cool to me. Quote, everyone's obsessed with eternal youth is getting plastic surgery to keep it up these days, and vampires are beautiful forever. I want to walk away from this story. Take a deep breath. House Dems hire an ex-gang member to a top campaign post, according to the New York Post. The House Democrats' campaign arm has hired an ex-gangster turned high-profile criminal justice advocate in a top leadership position. Daiwan Tatro is a senior advisor for diversity and inclusion. You know you guys are missing here in your totally inclusive, except for me, coalition? A drug dealer, come on in. This guy's known for appearing in a 2019 PBS documentary series called College Behind Bars. It's about a group of inmates just trying to earn their degrees by taking a stab at college. Oh. Tatro got a bachelor's degree while serving a 6-year sentence for racketeering conspiracy. He was doing time for shooting 2 rival gang members. His nickname is the Trigger Man. Oh boy! Now my new nickname is the Vote Rigger. Thank you, the Outfield Raging. Not heard at any of the Lincoln Project meetings. Let's go. He admitted to making at least $12,000 a month dealing drug and conspired to traffic more than 50 grams of crack cocaine. Is that a lot? Hold on. Google 50 grams. 1 cup. No, 1/4 cup. 1.78 ounce. Is that a lot? 1.78 grams of crack? Is that a lot? What is the street value? Will they let you into the CMB if you're doing that much weight? Quote, second chances are one thing, but I would have to question Congressman Maloney's judgment to put somebody with such a violent past at the top of their organization. I mean, we are a criminal cartel to take over America. He served his time for the crime he committed, and now he's a national leader in the bipartisan movement to reform our criminal justices. I'm listening. To bring meaningful improvements to the education system in American prisons. I'm listening. Such critical work breaks the recycles of recidivism by making sure more people leave prison with the skills to hold down it. No, we gotta get these people out of here so we can put these red hat wearing domestic terrorists in there. I just wanna use your love tonight. Do you want to learn about onions, or do you want to learn about the bodybuilder banging a robot? How about both? just want to use your love tonight. Bodybuilder with a sex doll wife wants to start seeing other robots and, quote, a big chicken? Hey, where's that other chicken story? Horror, yeah, sucked into meat grinder. Okay, I'm listening. Meat grinder, bodybuilder. Okay, we'll put those together. Sing along! A bodybuilder who married his sex doll now wants several other wives after his first one broke. Oh boy. Yuri Tolochko from Kazakhstan was surrounded by loved ones when he tied the knot with Margot, the plastic woman. How big are her fangs? Tragically, just weeks into their happily ever after, Margot broke. The unfortunate incident has led a Yuri to double down on his lifestyle choice and pursue more sex dolls. I don't want Margot to break down, quote, I don't want Margot to break down again, and that means I have to unload her. Wait a minute. I decided I could have several wives. This tradition exists in some Eastern cultures. I'm currently considering two options. I got acquainted online with another. How do you do that? How do you do it? What's the Q&A form on that one? Are you a weirdo? Click yes. No, let the good times roll. No, I let the good times roll. Margot and her broken leg was in a wheelchair in the corner. Watching.
Let the good times roll.
It's the Cars, folks.
Let them knock you around.
Ba-na.
Let the good times roll. Let them make you a clown.
I mean, folks, let the good times roll. Sure, the United States of America is almost over. We have been invaded by communists, helped by the media. Our government and the media and all corporations have come together to profit off of your human removal from a once human-dominated planet. So you can be placed with robotic sex dolls, apparently. Quote, I even decided to fly to meet her. She lives in Moscow. But they didn't let me out of the airport. How's your Russian fake accent? Why? I don't even have one. Why are you? What are you? No, I just sound like a vampire. No, let's see. Vampire accent. So, why are you here? Are you here to bang other sex dolls? That's just an Asian guy, damn it. Because of the quarantine. No, they wouldn't let him out because of the quarantine. What the fuck is this guy doing? Alright, picture one, he's shirtless with this bra with a nipple showing in the tub. Head on over to the mirror and type in bodybuilder sex doll wife wants. Here's this guy's hairy as all get out. Here's him surrounded by what looks like to be the star of the movie Ted and a stunt double. And here's him banging a chicken while wearing denim short shorts. Okay. This guy also has other ventures on his mind. Okay, I'm listening. No, if the illusion is real and you believe that banging a chicken is good enough, well then, enjoy your herbs and spices. He is keen to sexually experiment with, quote, a big chicken, unquote, albeit not a live one. Oh, thank God. He continued, quote, it will be such a sex toy, he will have a vagina and, oh, this guy's swinging both sides. Good for you, buddy. Quote, this thought turns me on, unquote. Yuri shared a video of himself stroking and tearing flesh off of a chicken to achieve autonomous sensory meridian response. A tingling sensation that can produce sexual pleasure. He added, after my sex with chicken meat, I really wanted to have such a toy and take care of it. This guy fucking put his sex doll on a flight. And then got her a water from the stewardess. Flight attendant. Yuri's considered calling the chicken Lola. And plans to shoot an X-rated content with it. Despite turning his eye to other sexual horizons, he has not forgotten the synthetic woman who started it all. Margo, who is still being repaired, will remain, quote, as an older wife, unquote, and he is revowed to still respect her. I want to hear, what's that chicken thing? Autonomous, we got to learn about this. Autonomous, sensory meridian. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you play a commercial while we're learning.
Bounty picks up
spilled your chicken blood during a Billy Bob Thornton sexcapade?
Less than the leading value brand.
Autonomous sensory meridian response, ASMR. Sometimes auto-sensory meridian response is a tingling sensation that typically begins at the scalp and moves down the back of the neck and upper spine. A pleasant form of paresthesia, it's been compared with auditory tactile synesthesia, which is probably happens in this show.
Get 100% fiber optic upload speeds
what does it
as
mean?
fast as downloads for just $55.99.
Term coined by a community of internet users who experience a particular tingling sensation in response to certain visual or haptic stimuli. All right, well, what's fucking haptic stimuli? I mean, haptic. You hap a dick, and then you stimulate. Oh, haptic, quote. Boy, you Googled on this day, what? Raging in the simulation. Oh, this is my rock and roll fantasy. Raging in the simulation. I've got a chicken on my dick and 9 sex robots, and I'm ready to go.
Here come the Jetsons. 1, 2, 3.
That's right.
It's all part of my fantasy.
No, you give me 9 chickens and 9 sex robots in wheelchair, and I will show you a Bad Company slog on it and drive. I guess that refers to touch stimuli. What a weird show.
Here come the dancers, one by one.
Uh-huh.
Your mama's calling, but you're having fun. You find your dancing on and on and on. Put your head together now and say it loud. It's all right. What my rock and roll fantasy. It's all right. My rock and roll dream.
If dead chickens and robots are part of your rock and roll fantasy, then you do you weirdo. Teacher shares, quote, most unfortunate, unquote, name she's ever heard. These people are so done. This is according to the Mirror. A woman has revealed the most unfortunate name she's come across in 10 years that she's been a teacher. She explained that as a sub-teacher in an area with a lot of different ethnicities, it's a point of pride that I pronounce kids' names and their pronouns correctly. But one name blew her away so much she had to call her sister and tell her about it. It was spelled A-A. This video has been seen 12.8 million times on TikTok. Well, most of the time she admits she's pretty good at pronouncing names correctly. She couldn't have gotten this one more wrong. How would you pronounce A-A? She decided to hazard a guess and pronounced it yeah. The child was quick to correct her, saying it's a dasha. Wait a minute. Yes! A-A would be pronounced A-A. Okay, I'm fucking listening. No, look, the people don't have English as their first language. God bless them. No, I got a sex robot from Dora Dasha. Get it? Oh. I mean, Donga Dasha. Oh. She was speechless and realized that the parents had decided that the punctuation was part of the name. Therefore, it was pronounced to... Yeah, well, my name is fucking John Toll. What do you think about that? Oh, wait, John Period Toll. Damn it. Was it a dot or a period? Which one is it? Since being posted, the video has more than 3 point... Yeah, it's municipal waste. According to another user, they joked, this recipe calls for a dash of salt. No, there was not an assault on a capital. There was a dash of assault on the capital. There was a dash of justice where none was found. On Denver's top iconic rock. Hazardous mutation. Horror as a worker sucked into a meat grinder while removing chicken carcasses. You're moshing! Yeah! Alright, how about that? Finally, thank you, DJ Phantom, after all that garbage you threw up top. Finally, some Muni waste. Whoa, raging. So, how about this? Here's some 90s action for you, a little bit of Dystopia. Is this the noise this guy was making when he was being put through the chicken meat grinder? Factory worker was tragically killed after she was sucked into a giant meat grinding machine. Distressing CCTV, and trust me, I've only seen it 9 times. It was taken inside of a poultry farm there in Kaluga, there in Russia. Shows an unnamed woman working near a conveyor belt. There she was, there she wasn't. She's seen removing and stacking chicken carcasses before her hand gets trapped in between 2 moving wheels of rotate. The machine does not even slow down. Ugh. The woman is then dragged and sucked into the grinder before another colleague manages to put an emergency stop on the machine. Oh boy. What's grosser, this or McDonald's onions? McDonald's is onions. An investigative committee said the employee died on the spot. Yeah, which spot? The spot over here or the spot over there? Quote, it's difficult to imagine what she experienced before she died. Probably a lot of pressure. You thought this work had some pressure. Oh. Employees of the plant who came running from her screams could no longer help her. Get him up! According to preliminary data from the forensic medical examination, she died as a result of chest trauma. That's not chest. No. She spilled all of her chest milk. It's no longer breast milk. That is offensive. It's chest milk. Case came to light as officials released findings of an investigation which found a slew of safety breaches due to negligence. Oh, you thought it was bad when you found Laverne and Shirley's glove on top of your beer? Try to find some lab coat in your McChicken. Meanwhile, in the UK, a man blew his hand off and the roof of his family's home when he accidentally set off his industrial fireworks in his bedroom. He told paramedics he was grinding industrial fireworks to be turned into gunpowder. Oh boy. Don't go into the comments. There's nothing good there. McDonald's employee explains, quote, how onions are made, unquote, and it's making people, quote, nauseous, unquote. It seems he says McDonald's employees are always exposing company secrets online. If they're not opening up the real reason the straws are so long, which is why. No. For example, your straw at McDonald's is larger. You know why it's larger? Because it lets more carbonation hit your tongue and makes the soda taste better. Oh, well, that's not bad. I mean, it's not good. Dude, if you're not doing cocaine through a McDonald's straw, are you even partying? Anyways, back to these onions. This guy dished dirt on how staff makes onions in a clip that is viewed more than 12.9 million times. In the video, he reveals that the onions they use in the burgers we all know and love are pre-prepared. Now, this might not come as a surprise to many fans, but the method he claims they used in store is making people nauseous. So the onions are actually dehydrated. The process of dehydrating food involves removing all of the moisture to prevent it. Oh no, I've been wringing out my underarm sweat into it. I've never smelt a better onion. Dear God, that's gross. They put the dehydrated onions in a load of ice to a pot. Little TSO, that's right, TSOL, raging in the simulation. In my head, these onions tasted good, and now I know how they make them. I want to throw up. You're raging. Jack Grisham and the boys. This is our award for having to deal with up top. Anyways, this guy takes the dehydrated onions and a load of ice to a pot. I'm listening. Then he fills with water and mixes. Once the mixture is thick, he puts a lid on top and they're ready to be... Is that it? But the method of news to a lot of fans is, one wrote, "Is this a joke?" I'm listening. I don't know what we expected. They can't even cut up their own onions. I don't even eat McDonald's, and I'm still nauseous from seeing this. It doesn't sound that bad. No, I'm asking for extra next time I get a McDouble. I guess it's just gross to watch, but I don't have TikTok because my life is happy. As soon as this loads up, a thug stabbed a policewoman with a pen. And it's not loading up. How about this one? Every Florida man musician turns his uncle's skeleton into a, quote, a Skelecaster guitar. This guy's known as Prince Midnight. Made the ghoulish guitar to honor his uncle Flip, or Philip, damn it. The biggest metalhead I've ever known. Philip died in a motorcycle accident in Greece in 1996 at the age of 28, and his skeleton was donated to a local college. No, it had fang marks in it from a local coven. After 20 years, he ended up in a cemetery my family had to... Wait, what? 20 years later, he ended up in a cemetery my family had to pay rent on. Like literally in a wooden box. Okay, well, all right. This guy told HuffPo, quote, "It's a big problem in Greece because the Orthodox religion doesn't want people cremated," unquote. Dude, I want to be cremated and have my remains snorted up by a sex robot. How do I make that happen? So with the help of a local funeral...
President's holiday.
Shut up! Oh, well, happy President's Day, whoever you like.
Shop our huge selection.
So with the help of a local funeral home, Prince Midnight had Uncle Philip's bones sent from Greece.
And Samsung TVs up to...
The plot thickened when he declined to buy a cemetery plot for Uncle Philip. The bones were in pieces. And after a few weeks of showing them to his friends, Prince Midnight decided that since Uncle Philip was a metalhead, we'd turn him into a guitar.
Some exclusions apply. Minimum monthly payments required for financing.
Friends familiar with making guitars from scratch warned that a bone guitar wouldn't sound as good as one made from wood. He was undeterred.
Your favorite hoodie.
No.
We need to talk, and I need a wash.
Dude, I made a guitar out of Bill Belichick's favorite hoodie.
Then I got shoved in a smelly...
No, it was stiff because he left it next to Robert Kraft's massage table.
Nice. Then you took my arms, tied them in a knot around your...
Turning Uncle Philip's remains into a ghoulish guitar was a challenge. First, Prince Midnight had to weld a metal bar to the spine and then attach the neck to the skeleton. He had to make sure the neck and the bridge would be exactly parallel so the guitar strings would freely ring. Let freedom ring with my uncle's spine, yeah. It's RDP, ladies and gentlemen, Brazil's finest. Yeah! You're moshing. Oh, how does that solo? I'm playing it for the first time on my uncle's spine. They had to make sure that the neck and the bridge, get it? would be exactly parallel, so they would freely ring. He had to put a jack for the cord into Uncle Philip's hip bone. Oh, there it is. Although Philip's skull was included in the remains, Prince Midnight said it was damaged and he could not be added to the head of the guitar. This guy's forbidden by law from selling the Skelecaster, but he's having fun stringing along Uncle Philip. He admits his project called some awkward moments from his mom. At first, she said it was sacrilegious. Okay. And the work of the devil. Yeah. You know how moms are. I killed my uncle, stole his spine, and made his guitar. My mom said that was bad. You know how moms are. But I asked her, Uncle Philip was the biggest metalhead of anybody. Where would he rather be? In the ground or shredding? Even Mom had to agree and said shredding. How about that? HuffPo finally with a story worth reading. Folks, a policewoman with a pen as he vowed to kill her after being tasered. Folks stabbed a policewoman in the face with a biro pen after he vowed to kill her after being tasered, according to the court there. PC Alexandra Dobbs, I guess that's a cop, was attacked as she tried to handcuff Adrian Popa. Oh, I'm gonna kickstart my heart with this big pen that I've jammed into your neck. Raging in the simulation, folks, on Denver's top iconic rock. It is the almighty Motley Crue. Skydive naked from an aeroplane with your uncle's spine in your hand, soloing all the way down. Thank you for listening and being a part of it. JohnToll.net, whiskeyandthesurfer.com. Check out the merch there at weaponsgreatfaith.bigcartel.com and support the show. You're boshing. PC Dobb first arrived on the scene at Manor Park Crescent. She found Popa snarling and refusing to stand still. Take a deep breath, folks. Oh, that's right. No. If you tell a cop you're going to kill him, they're going to tase your ass. And once you're being tased, you pull out that big pen and then you stab him in the neck. If you live in the UK. I say we kick some ass. 6 years going, folks. We're still kicking ass. Check out, what's that song? What's the show called on YouTube that Nikki Sixes does? What's your favorite riff? Is that what it is? He admitted to making threats to kill and assault occasioning actual bodily harm on the Old Bailey today. It demands immediate custodial sentence. This guy had no fixed address, according to an actual bodily harm and making threats to kill sentenced on Friday. We're gonna make him sign his name with a number 2 pencil. Number 1, I stab you with it. Number 2, I sign my name. Man arrested after a botched golf cart heist there in Fort Myers. There in Lee County, this dude's behind bars after attempting to steal a golf cart in a Fort Myers RV park and taking deputies for a swim in a nearby canal. Dude, I am gonna Johnny Knoxville this thing right out of a sand trap. And Bam Margera will not be there. How about Bam Margera written or snipped out of Jackass 4? Are you going to be watching it? I don't know. Whatever the woke cancel culture tells me I'm not supposed to do, I will be doing it. DJ Phantom, thank you so much for raging in the simulation after those dirges you played up top. You really helped the show out. 18 minutes left to play in the period. It's RATT, folks. What you give is what you get. I drove this cart into a lake. Dude, you don't think this is playing in the background when you're on a police chase in a golf cart in an RV park? If it sank to the bottom, I was going to see if it would still rode. I was just going to drive across the bottom and hold my breath. Then on the other side of the lake, I come into another RV park. They don't have jurisdiction. Jeremy Rogers, he's 28, was at the Sun and Fun RV Park there in Palm Beach when he tried stealing a resident's golf cart but couldn't find the exit to the park after being confronted by the golf cart's owner. Deputies arrived, and Rogers made a run for it. He tried jumping into the canal under the Sandy and Archie Kloss's dock boat. Imagine you're retired and you're just watching this guy run from the cops and dive under your boat launch. This guy sprung out of the canal and ran toward a different canal nearby that would lead him out of the park. That's when former Marine and seasonal RV park resident Raymond Martin jumped in. He had his pet alligator in one hand and an AK-47 in another. I came outside just to see a policeman and a dog running from the canal heading this way. He followed the suspect, the deputy, and the canine dog Koa into the canal. The policeman and the dog was latched onto this guy. I grabbed the guy and held him. Oh, did you see the video of the mom who did the sweet body tackle of that peeping Tom in the middle of the street? Dear God. Perfect helmet to chest contact. Oh, no flag on the play. This guy was arrested on a slew of charges shortly after the altercation in the canal. Park residents say they'd like him to stay behind bars as much as possible. Don't do the crime if you can't pay the time, Nancy Pelosi said as she drunkenly held onto the podium while ranting and raving in front of the media when she lost her second impeachment. Don't censor it for people who use the wrong stationery. I want the death penalty. Florida man wants an apology from Tom Brady for a trophy toss during the boat parade. Florida woman feels upset and insulted after the Tampa Bay Bucks quarterback Tommy Brady. What did he do? He threw the Lombardi trophy from boat to boat during the Super Bowl parade. Seen throwing the championship trophy. That's his. Look, I have 6 more of these at home. What do I give a fuck? He is seen throwing the championship trophy from his boat to another one about 20 feet away during the celebration in a widely viewed video. Lorraine Groves watched in horror her father was the master silversmith at Tiffany and crafted the first trophy. The trophy was disgraced and disrespected as it was being thrown as if it was a real football. No, I want this to look like a real football, but not have somebody throw it like it's a real football.
Love getting prices that are lower than low on food that's fresh.
I have a big history of this trophy being made by my father, and it's such an honor, and I know all the craftsmen that made it when my dad was there, also at Tiffany's.
Personalized coupon?
And it takes a lot of hard work. She hopes the 7-time Super Bowl champs makes things right with her personally. I want an apology.
Everyone.
Not just to me and my family and the other silversmiths, but to the fans, all the football fans.
Can use up to 5.
We want an apology in a society that no longer accepts apologies, in a society that no longer has any forgiveness, in a society that demands equity instead of equality.
Ready to create new memories, new routines, new...
Here's a new memory. The San Francisco School Board tonight spent 2 hours talking about whether to allow a gay dad of mixed race San Francisco USD kids to volunteer. They had empty seats on their board. They needed volunteers. This guy's gay with 2 not white kids shows up.
Drive their pickup.
Their problem was that he's white and doesn't bring diversity to the group.
The colonies...
And then they didn't appoint him, and now the parent group remains all moms, which means women must do all the work of the group. And after 7 hours after the meeting started, they're still talking. Well, that makes all the sense in the world. I don't know, you feel my love tonight? The almighty Van Halen. No. We're getting busy in the back of this school board meeting because we can't get any volunteers. That's right. Just a little too hard, yes. No, I sent a dead cat to a YouTuber. Did I take it too far? Wow! Sing along! Begging you, baby! Begging you, baby! For sure. A YouTuber, this is according to Breaking911.com, a YouTuber and his fan who mailed a woman a dead kitten were sentenced to years in prison for You ever have a super fan that gets together with you and you plot to send a dead kitten to a hater? U.S. District Court Sherry Polster Chapel today sentenced Bretton Howard Osborne, he's 29, to 3 years and 8 months in federal prison for stalking and conspiracy to commit stalking. He also ordered to complete 300 hours of community service. His co-defendant, Ian Douglas McGuire, he's 30, was previously sentenced to 5 years in federal prison for the same offenses. They've been also ordered to pay victim restitution. Boy, if you ever wanted to guess what 2 people sending dead cats through the mail look like. They had previously pled guilty, according to the court documents, They conspired together to stalk and harass a victim. This guy already had a restraining order after filming the victim at a farmer's market. Look, I have a restraining order from a farmer's market, and I can't do anything to this hater. I need your help. Okay, I'm listening. Among other things, these dudes posted videos of the victim on McGuire's YouTube channel and pinned to those videos personal information, and don't do that. They also mailed items including sex toys, fecal matter, and a dead kitten to the victim and ordered services, food, and materials to be delivered to her home that she did not authorize. No, it was bad enough the pizza got here after 30 minutes. It also had a dead kitten on top of it. No. They also left online reviews on this person's business account, falsely claiming that the woman was a Nazi supporter. He had been a menace also to his neighbors. Well, don't do that. 9 minutes left in the period. Man wanted for allegedly stealing an engagement ring from his girlfriend to propose to another woman. Can I get this? Oh, raging in the simulation. It's the almighty Scorpions. Now it is Big City Nights. Now, if you want a big city Valentine's Day, you propose to your one and only with a ring that you stole from your other one and only. Wait a minute, that math does not work out even with common core logic at Scorpions. A man with a tattoo that reads, quote, only God can judge me, unquote, on his left arm is wanted for stealing an engagement ring and a wedding band from his GF to propose to another woman. This guy's using fake names. How about this one? His name's Joseph Davis, but he used Joe Brown and Marcus Brown on the dating app OkCupid. Sing along! Big City Nights! Investor Skate's girlfriend in Orange City was discovered her boyfriend was actually engaged to another woman there in Orlando. When the woman checked her jewelry box, she noticed that both rings as well as several other jewelry pieces were missing. Where's my cat? The Orlando Forest fan's fiance told deputies Brown had fooled her as well. Also reported a laptop and jewelry were missing from her apartment after Brown moved out and disappeared. Deputies said the man, identified as Joseph Davis, had a record and a convicted felon there in Oregon and North Carolina after a hit and run. Prior arrests including possession of a fictitious ID, filing a false police report, domestic assault, and possession of cocaine with intent to sell. I mean, doesn't this sound like the kind of guy the DNC would hire to lead a committee? Big City Nights. Big City Nights. Oh, here's another one. I thought just the beginning of this advice segment was hilarious. This guy sent into cltampa.com. I'm positive you've written something about this in the past. I've searched your archives, but I've only managed to find people arguing in the comments. My 16-year-old is stealing our sex toys. My son took my husband's handheld toy several months ago. I found it where it shouldn't have been. Include your own joke wherever you want to put that joke. My son took my husband's handheld sex toy several months ago. I found it where it should have been and let my husband know. He talked to our son about it and he said these are personal items like a toothbrush. Where's my toothbrush? And then he needed to stop taking them. A week ago I noticed my dildo was missing and I thought he had misplaced it or that my husband hid it somewhere. Get it? As it turns out, our kid took it. We talked to him again and stressed that these are personal items. What stays in the family stays in the family. Is somebody's phone going off? My husband is squicked out about it. I agree. It's weird to have your parents buy a toy. He clearly wants one. Wait, these what was under your tree this Christmas? It wasn't ticking. What do I got here? Crook uses a pickaxe. Guy burns books. Oh yeah, I wanted to do the Gorilla Glue. No, where's that one? There we go. This guy thought Tessica Brown's Gorilla Glue story was a hoax, so he created a Gorilla Glue challenge and ended up in the ER after gluing a solo cup to his face. 5 minutes left to go in the show. Oh my God, how many songs are we gonna get? 1, 2, are we going into OT? I was early and then the show was late after these dirges. You know, sometimes your DJ Phantom will let you know when the show is over by the song that we go out on. And of course, it's Testament. I'll practice what you preach. It is the title track of the song. Now you practice what you preach. Now, if you're going to put together a Gorilla Glue challenge, you are the first one to do the Gorilla Glue challenge. And if you end up in the ER with a solo cup tattooed to your face or stuck to your face, well then, dear God, you deserved it. It's Chuck Billy and the Bay Area's finest, the top thrash band in the history of thrash band. In my mind, number one of the big four. You're mushing. believe a word they say because I am watching the legacy media. On the spray, it says, don't swallow, don't get in your eyes, on your skin, or on your clothing. It's for craft, home, auto, or office projects. Not internet pranks or putting your hair down. Tessica Brown used the adhesive as a hairspray. It quickly became the laughingstock of the internet. Now, I heard that when they surgically removed her scalp from her head, her nephew made a guitar out of it. Is that true? That didn't stop rapper Len Martin. Oh, DJ Solo Cup Face? He thought the Tessica Brown Gorilla Glue hairspray story was a hoax and that she was exaggerating the hold of the popular glue. So what did he do? He started his own challenge. And the picture of him is tremendous. This dude ended up in the ER and had to have the cup painfully removed from his mouth. And if Martin's lip doesn't heal correctly, he will need to have some of the skin from his upper lip removed. Oh, no. Yeah, don't do it. I mean, practice what you preach, but if you're preaching bullshit, don't do it. Preach. Now, the only way I'm letting this show go another song is if Red Solo Cup comes on. Because I'll know I've earned it. I'm allergic to drunks. Florida woman drunkenly stabbed sister with an EpiPen. This lady, 62, booked into the Collier County Jail on 1 count of domestic battery on Thursday. She was drinking with her sister when she was attacked with an EpiPen around 10:30 at night. Heading on down to the pictures. I'm allergic to drunk, so I injected her with the EpiPen so she wouldn't be drunk anymore. What's the big deal? Now, what is the big deal? I trust science. She had 3 masks on when she did it. Arrested and charged with domestic battery. Oh, that's a 3-line story. Okay, I'm listening. Anyways, folks, thank you so much for being here. Head on over to the Facebook page at John Toll, at Real John Toll, at IGTV at Real John Toll, BitChute at Real John Toll, Rumble at John Toll, Rockfin.com/JT. Get the audio first, get the video first. Get the Soundstooth app at soundstooth.com to get the app and Whiskey and the Surfer on there. Anchor.fm/4256. Or just get the show with the commercials in it at iHeart and at Apple Music. Take away body and your soul. We've said it before, we'll say it again. Those apparently out to violate the law and hurt to take others in the process still don't seem to understand that everyday folks all over are choosing to exercise their Second Amendment rights and arm themselves for protection. This is according to the Blaze. Especially when their homes and lives are threatened. The scenario of one intruder getting fatally shot by homeowners is becoming a familiar one. No, I practice what I preach. Do not bring a pickaxe to a gunfight, according to the Blaze. Police were called at 1 a.m. to a San Antonio home. I heard there were brownouts there in Texas. How about that? Unless it's Red Solo Cup, we're out of here. I'll finish the story and then we're done. That's it. That's it. Or a commercial. Please, please, please. Tonight, I believe. Good night, everybody.
4256.